If you want to learn how to make this delicious Cuban bread pudding, just keep watching. Mira todo el video para aprender un consejo al final. Hey everyone, welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to make a delicious Cuban bread pudding with 3 milks called tres leche pudín de pan. Saludos mis cariños, bienvenido a mi cocina. Les voy a mostrar cómo hacer tres leche pudín de pan. For the ingredients, I'm using half a loaf of bread, 2 cups of regular milk, 1 can of condensed milk, 1 can of evaporated milk, 4 eggs, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 2 tablespoons of butter, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon powder, a half a cup of raisins, and 1 cup of sugar. Para esta receta necesitamos 500 gramos o 2 tazas de pan, 2 tazas de leche regular, una lata de leche condensada, una lata de leche evaporada, 4 huevos, una cucharadita de vainilla, 2 cucharadas de mantequilla derretida, una cucharadita de canela en polvo, media taza de pasitas y una taza de azúcar. Now, the difference between this bread pudding and the American bread pudding is that this bread pudding, you're going to make a sauce, a caramel sauce. La diferencia entre este pudín de pan y el americano es que voy a hacer un caramelo. So now I'm going to add all the ingredients into the bowl, and I'm going to let the bread absorb all of the milk. Ahora estoy agregando todos los ingredientes en el bowl para que el pan absorba todo el líquido. Into the cup of milk, I'm adding the vanilla, about 2 tablespoons of sugar, and melted butter. En la tacita le puse 2 cucharadas de azúcar. Yo sé la leche condensada es muy dulce, pero soy una dulcera. Now, after you add all your liquid to the milk, you're going to let it rest for about 20 minutes. Después de mezclar todo el líquido a la leche, tiene que dejarlo reposar durante 20 minutos. And you can use any kind of bread for this recipe. It doesn't have to be loaf bread. You can use sliced bread. You can use rolls. It doesn't really matter. Para esta receta puede utilizar cualquier tipo de pan, no importa lo que decida usar. Now you want to mix everything together very well, and you want to preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Vamos a mezclar todos los ingredientes y precalentar el horno a 350 grados. And keep watching the video to the end because I have a tip to teach you. Sigue viendo el video hasta el final porque tengo un consejo especial para enseñarle. Next, we're going to make the caramel sauce for the bread pudding. Siguiente, vamos a hacer el caramelo para el pudín de pan. We're going to add 1 cup of sugar to the pot and we're going to add a 1/4 cup of water. Vamos a agregar una taza de azúcar y 1/4 taza de agua. When you make the caramel sauce, don't walk away from the stove because it will burn really quickly. Cuando hace el caramelo, ojo mucho, no ponga el fuego muy alto y no te vaya de la estufa porque el azúcar se quemará rápidamente. Next, you want to coat the bottom of your baking dish with the caramel sauce. Cubre el fondo del molde con el caramelo, pero ten cuidado porque es caliente. Now, this next tip that I'm going to show you is going to keep your raisins from sinking. You're going to add 1 teaspoon of flour to your raisins, and that will keep it afloat. Quiero compartir con ustedes un consejo que me gusta, agregar una cucharadita de arena a las pasitas para evitar que caigan al fondo. So now we're going to make a water bath. We're going to add our baking dish to a pan, and we're going to add some hot water to it, and that's to prevent the bread pudding from burning. Ahora vamos a hacer un baño María para evitar que nuestra pudín de pan se queme. You want to add hot water about halfway up the side of the baking dish. Quieres agregar agua caliente a la mitad del molde. Ok, vamos a hornearlo a 350 grados durante 1 hora y 15 minutos. Now you want to bake this at 350 degrees for about 1 hour and 15 minutes. Next, you want to use a toothpick to see if your bread pudding is ready. Ahora cheque el pudín y pan con un palillo para ver si está seco. So we're going to let it rest for 1 hour before we flip it. Vamos a dejarlo reposar durante 1 hora antes de darle la vuelta. Now you want to take a knife and run it around the edge of your bread pudding to loosen it. Voy a tratar de despegar el pudín y pan del molde. Now I'm going to cut a piece so that you can see what the consistency is like. Ahora voy a cortar un pedacito para ver cómo es la textura. I'm going to add a little caramel sauce on top and some whipped cream, and I will be ready to enjoy this. Ahora puede agregar whipped cream, caramelo o helado encima. This looks heavenly. Parece absolutamente delicioso. Well, guys, I want to thank you for taking the time out to watch this video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and leave a comment. Please subscribe to my channel.